Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinke, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that. What are the things you should watch out this week? What can move the market? I'm going to talk about, the debate, which probably happening tomorrow between Trump and Kamala Harris. And a lot of interesting things, because we could see another downfall, and I think it's worth to talk about what's happening right now in September, and what could the future bring. Also, as you can see, I have a new background. Well, I started my videos back in 2020 in May, and since that I had an office background, but right now I changed these kind of things. What you can see actually here on this behind me, there are my books. These are right now available just in Hungarian language. The gold book up there, this one. This became already a bestseller in Hungary. The new book, the black one, is out, since last December. But soon an English book is coming out in autumn. So it's also coming to the international market after the local success here in Hungary. But guys, don't forget. So these are the things I would like to talk about. And now, you know what? Jump in. So yeah, I guess you have to get used to this as me as well. The new background, as I said, I used it for 4 years, and now this is a change. You can let me know in the comment section how do you like it, if you wish. But first of all, let's have a look on the market, how it looks like. And we can see. Let me refresh it, but it's pretty much the same. So Bitcoin is up 1.3%, $55,250. Ethereum almost 1% up, $2,315. And looking at the top gainer, Popcat 9%, Phantom 9%, and Toncoin 9% up. Then we have the losers, Sats down 3%, Starknet down 3%, and Sui down 3%. When we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see that, we still in this, channel, as you can see it right now. We did go down here on the 6th of September, all the way down to $52,530. And basically, when we're looking at the weekly, you can see that we actually closed the week lower than previously. So this is actually definitely not a bullish sign, but we're looking for right now for the bottom, right? And if that's happening, then we can the takeoff coming. We still between these green trend lines, as you can see it right now. So far, so good, to be honest with you, because this is what we hoped from September, at least definitely from the beginning and middle of September, where we are right now. And so nothing new. We are 142 days from the halving, and usually after 160, 180 days, you can see this leg up. That this is what we have seen recently in similar years. So yeah, right now I think it's just all about patience. And now move on to the first topic, which is what will happen this week, what can move the market. So let's talk about these kind of things. Okay, so first of all, we're going to have, and that one will be tomorrow, the CPI data coming out. And look, the previous one, the forecast was 3%. It turned out to be 2.9%. And now we're waiting what's the data for August coming out tomorrow. The forecast says 2.6%. So that looks actually very optimistic. We see how it will, what will happen. Depends. But this is always an important data recently, which can move the market either direction. Depends what the result will be. Then after tomorrow, almost this week, on the 12th of September, we waiting for the PPI data. And that's also an important thing. We don't know the focus yet, at least it's not here, but it's coming after tomorrow. So these are definitely two things what you're watching. Why? Because we're going to have the FOMC meeting on the 18th of September. So not this week, but definitely coming up next week. And So I don't know these. I'm missing these blue bars. They're supposed to be here, but somehow it disappeared now. Anyway, so we have now a 75. Let me refresh it. Does it make any change? Not really. So 25% for a 25 basis point rate cut, and we have 25%, so 75 for that, 25% for a 50% rate cut so far. So rate cuts, we definitely talking about rate cuts now, but the question is that how big it will be. And I think the data, what will come out tomorrow and after tomorrow, could have an impact on that. So I'm definitely watching this. Now, let's talk about other things and which, direction the market can go in the close future. So when we're looking at some analysts, we can see different kind of opinions. First of all, we have here Michael von the Pope, and he said that this is now the final correction. And before we going into a bull run, which is going to last for 2 years. So this is what he's saying, actually. That's definitely something which sounds promising, to be honest with you. Then we have also here that from the perspective with the upcoming rate cuts, the Fed, which I just told you, weakening economy and the global liquidity being increased in China, it seems almost inevitable that we are actually at the edge of the biggest bull cycle ever. So that's definitely optimistic, and most of people are scared right now what's happening. And yes, be prepared that Bitcoin actually can go further down. So now we at 55,000. We used to be like, what was it, 52 like last week, the bottom for last week. And yes, we can revisit the levels of 49, 48, something like that, even a tiny bit lower, to be honest with you. It doesn't mean that we cannot have a great uptrend after that. But it's always about how to shake out Bitcoin from paper hands. And I think that's important always to understand. Then we have here a couple of things. What Bitcoin can do this week kind of thing. And, first of all, it's important to understand. We are in September, and September is historically weak when it comes to performance of Bitcoin. I think that's important. CPI data, as I mentioned, coming out tomorrow, and it can have an impact on the rate cuts. This number, the present one, is 75.25, as I just told you before. And, crypto institutional investment sees a red week. So we could see that, outflows, as you can see it here pretty well. So, yes, also looking at this year, Bitcoin spot ETFs. Then, of course, we had our 0 days for BlackRock. But when we're looking at the others and the numbers in total, you can see that actually since the 27th of August, outflows in total. So yeah, this is what we can see. Fear and greed index is today around 29 or something like that in the fear category. So this is what we have so far, this week. Okay, this week is just one day, but in the recent days. But on the other hand, we should think about what's going to happen in Q4, because what we're witnessing right now is now on for a month and a month. Sideways, a little bit down, the altcoins were bleeding and so on and so forth. But, it's always a matter of time. Things are changing. The market is going up and then going down. It's going up and down. And we have seen a very nice uptrend in the first part of this year. If you remember, alts went up, Bitcoin went up, new all-time high happened before the halving. And after, correction is coming, which is normal because the pros taking profits. Then, sooner or later, another leg up. And then guess what? Another correction. So you have to be always prepared to take profit on time. I think that's very, very important. Also, when you're looking at Ethereum, plunges to 2024 low. As you can see it, all the way down to 2,193 US dollar, and this is the lowest level in this year. So actually Ethereum broke a negative record for the year 2024. Yeah, so this is right now what's happening on the market. Okay, another important thing which could be a market mover, it's the debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, which probably going to happen tomorrow on the 10th of September. Well, yes, so it looks like finally the debate is going to happen tomorrow on the 10th of September. And if you remember the last one between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, that didn't go that well for Biden. Donald Trump was dominating. Now we have in the party Kamala Harris instead of Biden. So we're going to see how this is going to play out. Because, you know, so far we think when it comes to speech, Donald Trump is kind of dominating. But I will be curious how is she going to, you know, react, defend, or actually, you know, attack. What kind of style she going to do against Trump. Because depend on the debate, a lot of things can happen on the market as the chances will shift towards Trump or towards Kamala. So I think this is important. Talking about Donald Trump, he recently said that about sanctions, what you know the US has right now against Russia, that I have myself used sanctions but lifted them as quick as possible as not to kill the dollar. So he thinks what's happening right now is killing the dollar. So the dollar must remain the international reserve currency. Falling would be like losing a war, and we will become a third world nation. We cannot allow it. You lose Iran, you lose Russia. China is trying to make its currency the dominating currency. You are going to lose dollar dominance. It's ongoing. We are going to lose so many countries, he added. And you can actually see it here as well. I also shared it on my X page, blockchainbloom. So what he's saying here, but he would like to remove the sanctions. So yeah, that's, you can, you know, let me know your opinion about this. Guys, pretty much that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on blockchainbloom to keep you up to date. So if you would like to stay up to date, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel and also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. Tomorrow I'm coming with another longer video. Meanwhile, I'm putting up several short videos to keep, you know, the essence of the news in 60 seconds to keep you up to date. The reason is the same. Okay, see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.